When you get what you want, you start over.
Let's go.
Do one.
Get in here. Get him on shore. Look at you. Fish on. Get dinner bait, baby. Did you comb your hair today?
All right.
Did you comb your hair today?
Can't take his skin.
When'd you get a last haircut?
Can't take his skin. All right, let's just go.
I guess it's a new style. Let's go.
All right. Whew. Welcome back to another great day in the indoors of sports and tradition. I'm Bryce.
I'm Kip.
Today we're doing the first part of a series that we're going to be doing, the preparation for a hunt.
Yeah. So for us, the hunt, culminates when you leave town with the bags packed and you're hunting, obviously, and you're going. But we start our preparation way before that. There's so many areas that if you cover it beforehand, you're going to be more successful. Your odds of being more successful are greater in the field. So today, let's spend a few minutes talking about you have to know where you're going to hunt and what the conditions might be. You could be in a really wooded forest. You could be in a wide open desert range like we hunt a lot.
For us, we're hunting all the areas that we've hunted our entire lives, so we know them pretty good. But this year we're going to different spots that we've never been before, and that it takes talking to locals. It takes just going up there and seeing what you're going to be hunting in.
Yeah, we'll be doing a lot more scouting. We'll be looking over Onyx. It's a great app, ONX. Check out your hunting areas and just kind of find some things. But local knowledge is hard to beat. I always reach out to the friend base. We got friends all over the place that have hunted all over the place, and get some of them to tell you some ins and outs about the area you're going. You need to know these things because then the next step you got to do is pick your weapon.
Yeah.
I know you just like one for all, but typically tell them what is a good way to pick your weapon.
For me, I love using the 7 mag. It's a straight shooter. I always shoot good with it. I have a lot of success with it, and really it's the gun for me.
You're confident with it.
Yeah, I'm very confident with it.
That does help, but I look at it a little different. I'm looking at it, say 20B this year or last year. If we go up in there, we know we're in big mountain range, high desert mountains, and chances are you're going to have a long shot. So if I figure an average shot is going to end up in anywhere from 250 to 350 yards, possibly further, I really like the 7 mag. I like our 270. I like a flatter shooting round because once we pick that, we're going to go out and try to see how the gun reacts. So the thing about your 7 mag, you can hit a deer from 0 to about 400 yards and only vary about 3 to 5 inches either side of center. Kill zone. It's all kill zone. So that works. And the 270 does that too, but it doesn't hold the distance quite as good.
And you really do have to be ready for anything though, and I've experienced it that you have to be ready to shoot any gun. I've actually had a hunt where my 7 mag, my trusty 7 mag, jammed up on me, so I had to go to our friend's 6.5, and that's what got it done for me. But you have to be ready to shoot anything, and always be ready to change. When it comes to picking your caliber of gun you're going to use, it really could just be anything except really. I mean, I don't know if you want to shoot a deer with a 22, and I don't know if you want to shoot a deer with a 50 cal. Not in your best interest, but
you learned a lot.
Yeah.
You learned a lot growing up here, didn't you?
Yeah.
Of course you don't want that. You want to kill an animal, not wound an animal. And
50 cal's a little bit over the top though.
Because you want to be able to eat.
You want to eat it. You don't want to have like that much meat.
Yeah. So I'll give you an example of knowing your which round to bring. Is I had a pig hunt up in Yarnell 2 years ago.
Crazy. And
it was 20 degrees with 25-mile-an-hour wind. I checked ahead. I saw the weather reports. And I brought my bow and I brought my 22-250, which I like for that animal. And when I saw the wind and how cold it was, and I saw where they were, I had thrown in my 270, and I'm glad I did. So when we went to make our stock, I had to walk in. I carried the 270 and ended up with about a 250-yard shot over a canyon. And that 270 stayed truer than that 22-250 would if that wind would have handled it. So, you just gotta, you might not have these options though. You might have that one gun. Just learn that gun, learn it at different distances, and there's a lot more that we'll talk about on another date.
Takes time.
So what do you think? that's a start, right?
Yeah.
All right, so until then, until we see you again, just take them kids out shooting and get to know them weapons and do your work beforehand. Learn how to breathe, squeeze, and make it happen.